Hachimura wearing another kind of mask. Here he took it in hot nine. Oh, he got up there. Woo, wow.
This is absolutely, you talk about a young man signing posters after the game. Jackson Hayes goes up, but Anthony Edwards.
Baines pass knocked away and stolen by Jalen Williams, 7th in the league in steals. Wiggins the lob. Oh my goodness! Jalen Williams with the one-hand throwdown off the alley-oop.
They're getting numbers, and that is everybody out in the open floor, perfectly delivered.
It up. Here comes Hunter on the wing turn back. My goodness.
The block is what causes the foul.
Was there enough contact down low? Was clean up top.
Off the drag screen, Doncic turned the corner. Good defense by DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker on the fly. James packed out. Defensively out of the chase down block. When they put up a stat.
Ben Curry's got it. He and Butler, as I said, 18 apiece. He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot. Oh, goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Geometrically, that should not have happened. Wow, what a shot.
This is crazy. First it was Butler, now Stephen Curry and Adams.
Post to Curry. Thompson comes out on Curry. Three. Bullseye.
No way.
It's a Curry three. Ring it up. Curry with a triple.
He's having words over here with CJ.
This is game 1. Game 2 will be on Tuesday night. The scoop won't fall from Bain. Tracked down by Wiggins. Out to Wallace. Wallace attacking and slamming. Oh, Case and Wallace in transition with the stop.
Rockets, they want to play fast, especially in this building.
Green Schengen.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Thompson turned his back. Brunson gets inside. Can't get it, but Robinson with a one-handed slam. And that fires up the crowd as the Knicks regain the lead.
One and done for the Grizz. Look at Holmgren in the open floor, working against his man, and Morant.
And that right there is the extra effort he got on this block. Look at his head, Spiro.
And a turnover now. Green on the run, rises high and throws it down. That lead.
You heard Tyrese Halliburton and his sound talk about the movement, not just with the pass, but off the bounce and the spacing. That was an example of it on that possession.
Boy, it takes a hard spill. Kenny Atkinson can't believe that he didn't get a foul.
Lead back up to 19. Doncic has to work expeditiously and got it to go! Off glass at the buzzer. Naz Reid, corner three, McDaniels, in and out. Doncic from Anthony Edwards.
And again, this was multiple extra opportunities. You've seen Dante DiVincenzo win offensive rebound, and here just launches. My gracious. This is what you...
It's Jokic. Zubac is on him. And this is for the win.
Oh, it's close. They're going to call it.
The buzzer. Did Gordon beat the buzzer?
They're going to take a look at it. But the official, Sean Wright, signaled it was good. Oh, I don't know. Is it still in his hands?
This is a successful basket, and the game is over.
The Nuggets have won! And the series is tied at 2.
And he's saying, if I'm going to get all that contact in the paint, I'm going to go out here beyond where the physicality plays a part.
Oh, Cunningham! Lefty throwdown! He scraped the sky on that one!
Yeah, Cade Cunningham right here gets two defenders to run into each other. Karl Anthony Towns.
And right out of the gate, they can't get Kyle Kuzma at the rim.
Oh, the crank by Turner!
Kuzma did not get back on defense, and Turner One dribble, confrontation.
Randall doing some playmaking with Edwards on the bench. DiVincenzo pulls back, fires up a three, got it! Dante DiVincenzo, big plays here in game 3, and it's a 5-point lead.
17th turnover for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh my goodness, how about that pullback dribble?
To the corner, Anunoby puts it on the floor. Shot clock at 8. Towns, long 3 from Towns. Oh my! Karl Anthony Towns gives the Knicks the lead. Some huge catch shots down the stretch.
The cutting Leonard. Abracadabra! What a play! The spin.
Kawhi Leonard. Oh, what a finish.
Woo! Wow.
Bouncing off, tip, doesn't go for Toppin. Leak out, Portis, swatted. Neesmith gets back with a rejection, but he's down. Halliburton spins it in, and the harm.
Probably a little sore right now. Portis all alone. Neesmith not giving.
Cunningham drives. Collision. Knocked away. Schroeder there. Picked up Anunoby. Inside. Bridges. What defense by Holland. What defense by Detroit.
Up on the play. What a block. Just gets a hand.
Finney Smith the rebound. Finney Smith's done a good job off the bench. James blocked by Conley. Wow, what a block. And they say it's going the other way. But inside, DiVincenzo, blocked by James. Finney Smith gets it. Here's Hachimura. Reeves in the corner. Reeves drives, looking. Finds Finney Smith straight on three-pointer. It's good. Dorian Finney-Smith knocks down the 3. It's a 2-point lead. Timeout, Minnesota.
Big play by LeBron James. 45 minutes he's played in year 22. Does he have anything in the tank?
On Derrick Jones.
It's off to Jokic. A 3 over Zubac. Oh, he got it right at the buzzer. Jokic nails it.
7-point lead. Nembhard with a 3. Good. Still time to go. 4-point game. Gary showed up. The steal. 4-point game. There's still life in the building. Halliburton attacking. And the foul. 17.1 to go. To Green. Trent with it. And he loses it. On a brilliant night. Gary Trent. Here we go. Halliburton. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Halliburton for the lead. 1.3 to go. Pacers by 1. Porter to inbound it, no. Giannis is going to take it now. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Lets it fly. And the Pacers are moving on. What a comeback in overtime by Indiana.
He's got 5 boards, 10 points. Out to LeBron looking for an escape. And he goes right down and hammers it home.
But the minutes, that's
But
why.
the minutes have been effective.
Remember in New York, he was playing 40-plus minutes for Coach Thibodeau.
Here's Hachimura driving up. Oh, the left-handed hammer.
Look at how about the finish here by Hachimura over the former defensive player of the year. What an evening.
He's been terrific from 3 in this series, Reggie. Driving hard, Randall inside. Slammed down by Gobert.
19 points, 7 of them offensive.
Reed screens Anunoby. Cunningham swings it. Harris, he got Bridges to commit, and Harris had it blocked on the way up by Anunoby. Leak out Bridges. Bridges, oh, that's a man's jam! Mikal Bridges with force. Major stuff for Bridges. 86-73. Thompson digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson stops on a dime. Launches. Oh, yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it. Knicks lead by 3.
Wow. Talk about some stones, creating some separation right there. And Brunson going for the dagger right there. Had Thompson on him.
The ability to hire the right person as Amen Thompson strips Steph once again.
And the sledgehammer. And the Rockets again starting to...
The way things started, Nuggets -1.5, currently -20.5. Brown, lob it up, slam it down! Aaron Gordon, reverse style!
Nearly 30 feet. Thompson behind the back. Thompson, wow! What a finish! Oh, Amen Thompson.
To help his team, and now he started to score in the fourth, but early on, 9 rebounds now, they took one away, a couple of steals.
This is where the daggers come out too. Stephen Curry rips the cords.
Can they hold them off here? Final 66 seconds. Halliburton chiseling to the cup. That'll cut it to 5. And just keep in mind what Indiana did in that clincher against Milwaukee. Look at that stick, Naismith. Cleveland. This is all you want in the NBA playoffs. 47 seconds. Contact Mitchell and Naismith. Offensive. And inbound Halliburton, and here we go. 10 seconds. Nembhard. On the wing, Siakam attacks and lays it in. It's a one-possession game, 27.5. Do you foul here immediately if you're Rick Carlisle?
I do. Oh, my goodness.
There's a steal. Nembhard. 25 seconds. Unbelievable.
And really, the Cavs have struggled the entire game getting the ball inbound.
Halliburton sizes up Jerome, and here he comes to the cup. Contact, and Halliburton.
A much better job of getting open.
Misses. Halliburton the rebound. 9 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Halliburton steps back and hits. Tyrese Halliburton trying to take Cleveland's heart. The Indiana Pacers in a Game 2 stunner.
He misses his free throw, gets his own rebound, and then they get cross-matched here, and he's able to just create the space. Unreal. What a game, and how about Mr. Halliburton?
Getting into the lane and a reaction on the part of the Timberwolves on the weak side. It's created now 2 opportunities.
Oh my goodness! Anthony Edwards scrapes the sky and flushes it.
You don't see this very often.
If you see him gather like that, he's a 2-footed jumper, and when he comes in and gathers and puts that...
Jokic keeps it up high, gets it ahead for Brown. 3-on-2 developing. Gordon, oh, it goes down! How? +1. Air Gordon strikes
Right through his chest. And I didn't think he could get it to the rim. He was so far out, kind of threw it in.
Keeps it up high for Jokic. He's got the mismatch with Caruso. Backs in and scores on the interior. Jokic, 14 to shoot. Just over a minute to go. Jokic against Hartenstein. Jokic, bullseye! A 3! So it'll be Caruso with his team up by 1. Caruso looking, get it in. Gilgeous-Alexander breaks free for the jam. 3-point game, no timeouts remaining for Denver. Missed it. It rims out. Brown grabs it. 7 seconds left. Westbrook, 5 seconds. They're down by 1. Gordon got it. Aaron Gordon with a deep shot. Williams, three-quarter court. No good. The Nuggets steal game 1. That's a winner for Aaron Gordon. 121 to 119.
Finish. Almost giving up with the rebound there, but Westbrook penetration, finding Gordon for that open 3. And a big-time game winner from that man right there.
Mitchell Robinson will be on the ball. White will inbound. It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it. They trample. It's over. The Knicks have won. What a comeback and a Game 1 win for New York.
Here's the throw over by White, finding Brown. And again, it's been all Mikal Bridges, especially defensively.
Brown, the shot for the lead. No, tip in. White, no! Another miss.
You can get a quick one right here.
Brunson will make a move. The jitterbug to the rack, and he got it to go.
They're a plus 21 with Robinson in.
Tatum right to the hole. It's Tatum. Robinson's on him. Tatum maneuvering. Oh, the ball knocked away. Another great defensive play for the Knicks. They've got it. They've won it. New York has gone up 2 games to none. And defense again at the
Watch Bridges. Right there.
With Anunoby.
Wow.
Cleveland went 14-4. So they've been here before. As they handle things tonight. Unleashed!
They found their rhythm and got back to playing Pacers ball.
Donovan Mitchell taking their breath away here in Cleveland.
Not a lot you're going to do with
On the mid-range, short again. Murray retrieves the loose ball. Wide open, Gordon for the tie. Got it! The Thunder are going to play. Daignault will not take the timeout. Gordon trying to... Gordon, dagger.
Oh, and this is exactly what David Adelman wanted coming into this game. A close.
Without their star really showing up. Cornet!
Oh my goodness.
Minnesota by 4, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. DiVincenzo looking up for Gobert. Great action from the Wolves right there. Alexander Walker picks up Spencer. There's DiVincenzo again. Lazy pass. Turnover. Dunk. The big Ragu. Got him on their feet. 7 to shoot. His team is down by 3. Pirouettes. Tosses it up. Oh! Joker's wild. Insane.
Wow. The defense right in his grill. Jokic
Drives again. Pass deflected and stolen by White. Great anticipation. White drives. Blocked by McBride. Deuce McBride comes from behind. Hard on the drive. Flips it up. And a foul. Knicks on a roll. The lead up to 19.
Kuminga 16 points, 8 of 8 at the line. 2 seconds left. Edwards, long 3. And Anthony Edwards beats the buzzer with a triple. He had 2 defenders on him from about 30 feet away.
Murray inside. Throws up a circus shot. Wow, Jamal Murray with some magic. The playoffs can be about shot makers. And Jamal Murray.
They are okay with their execution of their defense on block.
And that was great help side defense.
Jokic to Porter. And Porter rattles in and out. That one halfway down.
Here's Wallace, goes at Jokic. Oh, he throws it down. A thunderous dunk from Cason Wallace, and the crowd erupts again.
When you get a chance to take off on the MVP, you do it at a high level.
Little fella going at the big dog.
As successful, or actually much more successful than Indiana's bench tonight.
Little 9-1 run. Here comes Siakam, and he tried to go inside and pile drive. Knocked away. McBride got a hand up there.
The smallest player on the floor. Here's Siakam. He thinks he has a wide open bunny.
Back in this game.
And also, if you would have told me with Brunson, another three by Neesmith, that's the great equalizer in our game. If you'd have told me when Brunson picked up his...
Is a pick and roll with Brunson and Towns, or whoever the center is guarding on the other team.
Free Brunson. New York is 11 of 29 shooting threes, about 38%. Halliburton, his three is good.
But again, trading back.
Halliburton with 27 the other way with a screen from Shepherd. He'll roll and he'll find the defensive part. Neesmith three, good! Got it! That makes it an 8-point game with 2 minutes to go. Shot clock at 7, Brunson with it. He'll make a move, fly inside, and a big basket for Brunson.
Great job changing hands in one-on-one.
And I'm surprised they don't have Miles Turner, the rim protector, on the floor as well.
Neesmith three, good! Another one from outside. Under a minute to go. Hart is right there. Pressure by the Pacers. Towns, Bridges, Towns to the hole. Neesmith again, three, got it! He's a flamethrower! 5-point game time.
It's a dead ball on the side. I don't know what the controversy there was.
Neesmith, it's a three. Whoa. It's a 2-point game.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a 2-point game with 22 seconds to go.
Try to go for the steal. Timeout here by the Knicks.
2-point game. Indiana with it. Halliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And no! He got
it! And he tried to give your choke sign to the Knicks. And the game's not over.
Wow.
That toe on the line. Yep.
Surprised, though. New York's not going to put anybody on the ball. They made that inbounds very easy.
Here comes Toppin. Got it. Timeout, New York. 15.3. Pacers by 3.
You're just, guys, you are just throwing salt in the wound here, Coach.
I just give him the ball. That's
exactly what he did. And Towns fired it. And the game is over, and Indiana has won, coming back. Leads a couple nights ago. Inside the double team, Anunoby throws it away with a turnover. Indiana has it. Will try to cash in. What a pass indeed, and Siakam finishes.
Turner, Coach, look at the
of
eyes
Indiana,
of
who picks up his first.
They got Brunson and Bridges to go with Nembhard.
Randall drives on Dort. Backs in. Tries to split the defense and lost the ball. Foul. Bucket. Count it and one. Some Shea sizzle here on the fourth. The lead is 13. Edwards drives, goes inside, reverse! Sensational play from Anthony Edwards.
And then how about this finish? Come on. He starts on one side of the backboard.
Caruso in front. Edwards to McDaniels. McDaniels on the drive to spin. The layup blocked by Holmgren. Picked up by SGA.
The 7-footer. That's a spin move. It looks like he's lost his balance. The ability at that size to recover.
In fact, it's been the worst 5-man lineup in the league in the playoffs.
Bridges double times, cutting, and jackhammers. And New York's got the lead. What a comeback.
Rotating out. What a finish here. And this crowd here.
What about the out of bounds it goes. Steal by Halliburton. 2-on-1 with Shepard. And a trailer in Toppin. It's an 8-0 run for the Pacers since the challenge.
Oh my goodness.
Towns there, Turner in the way, looking for the cutting Brunson. Knocked away, turnover, Indiana's got it. And numbers, Toppin!
Coach, I'm worried.
Conley, Rudy Gobert off the dribble. Oh, he throws it down! What a flush from Rudy Gobert! SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7, drives, pulls back, drives again, stops, falls down, gets it to Williams, three-pointer. It's good! Jalen Williams with a big bucket.
He keeps that left pivot foot down. That grip on the Converse is good. And so is that three by J-Dub.
Randall gets a good look in the corner. Hartenstein boxing out, tips it to SGA. Ahead to Holmgren, one stride and a stop.
With a series of moves to get the shot away, but he couldn't finish. Here comes Halliburton. He has the last 7 points for Indy. And the other way, Neesmith takes off.
What a great ball.
This is intense Indiana ball pressure. Even Tyrese Halliburton trying to get up into the ball.
Oh, up high and down hard. Robinson on the feed from Bridges. And Robinson, who starts again for New York.
After a timeout, they come out with a huge three.
It's Halliburton to Toppin.
Halliburton, Towns trying to get up. Great pass. Shamet very late on the rotation. And again, Indiana.
This series was won and lost in game 1 by the Knicks.
Long shot, Halliburton. Oh! Tyrese Halliburton has gone mad. A performance for the ages, but the fourth quarter was it for Halliburton, and that one was taken from Terre Haute. Man, he was way, way outside.
Get off the floor, double team, knocked away, gets it back. Toppin wanted to shoot, Caruso wouldn't let him. Neesmith drills it, rattles it home. Neesmith with his third three-pointer. Nembhard play catch.
Tyrese is not even the main ball handler at this point in time because the defense has been so aggressive.
Nembhard steps back, three-pointer. Got a three-pointer from Nembhard. It's a three-point game with one clinging to this three-point lead. SGA the drive inside, shot blocked. Siakam throws it back. Nembhard, Neesmith up top, Toppin. Under a minute remaining. Nembhard and Wallace. Step back, three-pointer. Short, rebound, the follow. Siakam puts it in. 1-point game. About a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, pulls up, jumper. Off the mark, won't go. Rebound, Neesmith. The Pacers with a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to give. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good! With 0.3 of a second remaining. Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Halliburton does it again. Their first lead of the game.
He's not afraid of the moment. He is the three.
No hesitation in those big moments. He wants the ball in his hands. He wants the... Nembhard, back to Turner. Halliburton looking for some room. Step back three. It's good! Tyrese Halliburton with a three-pointer. And the Pacers back up by 3. Nembhard, step back, puts it up, puts it in! 5-point lead for the Pacers. Halliburton on the drive, can't get it, Toppin on the follow! Obi Toppin gives the Pacers a 7-point lead. Drew Nembhard, Halliburton, Siakam, and Neesmith out there. Halliburton cross court, Neesmith puts up a 3, bang! They had 19 turnovers in game 3. Siakam gets it out to Halliburton, gets inside. Oh, and a gorgeous move from Tyrese Halliburton.
To make sure you don't allow him to get in there. And then look, eyes on the rim, avoids the contact.
Nembhard lurking. Back to Williams. Thought about a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander hits a 3. Clutch bomb from SGA. 1-point game with 2:50. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Pulls back. Baseline jumper's good. OKC with their first lead of the second half. And a timeout call from Indiana.
And Shea, little push off, slips, and he steps back into another time zone. That midi master taking the lead by 1 with
double team. Can't get a shot off. Toppin fires up a 3-pointer. Won't go. Rebound coming in.
Nesmith finished that, Mike.
It looked like he finished it. What a play.
wow.
Just comes flying in and goes over the 7-footer, Richard.
SGA the drive. Back out the door. Right side. Jalen Williams a 3. It's gone. Taylor Williams knocks it down. Bradley getting some very important minutes right now. Nembhard. Stolen. Wallace with the steal. And throws it down. Cason Wallace with a bucket. Timeout. Indiana, it's back to 7. On the drive. Kicks it out Williams. Williams to the rack. High off the glass. It's good. He did it again. 37 points. SGA taking his time. Lou Dort has it. Dort lines up. 3-pointer. Bang! Lou Dort from downtown. It's back up to 15. No! Jalen Williams, 16 points, throws it away. Halliburton comes out with it. Cross court, Siakam for the slam. Both ends.
And just the steal. Tyrese Halliburton doing it again. Don't call the medic, call the morgue. Having fun out.
Siakam falling away. Puts it in at the buzzer. O'Connell whips it out. Toppin tries again. Got it, Nembhard. Shepard just gets it off. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Nembhard kicks it out. Toppin. Good contest from Dort. Halliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Here comes SGA the other way. Inside, and Williams throws it down. Halliburton's hurt right away when he fell. Of course, that strained calf, he's in pain, so emotional.
Now this is sick. One of the most lovable players in this league, one of the best young leaders in this team. His father,
Smith. TJ McConnell pulls up, puts it in. He is dominating here in this third quarter. 14 points, he has their last 10.
He bested.
So an SGA play catch. 7 on the 24, 3-pointer SGA, puts it in. He's got 25, and the lead is ballooned to 16. SGA splits the defense, kicks it out. Williams, a 3-pointer, bang! 21-point lead, timeout, Indiana. The NBA championship on the line. Mathurin gets into the paint, running, layup, banks it home. Beautiful shot from Mathurin. And a timeout, OKC. They've cut it to 12 with 4:45 remaining. From the spin, surrounded. Nembhard launches a long 3. Got it! Nembhard from way downtown, and it's a 10-point game. 2:28 remaining. Holmgren down the lane. A Holmgren hammer, and it's back up to a dozen. Foul against Indiana.
The emotions at the opposite end come pouring out of the Thunder. So much expected all season long. One of the greatest regular seasons in NBA history. 68 wins. And now on the verge of an NBA championship. Mark Daigneault will empty his bench, and the ovations will begin for the